Good evening to the viewers and listeners. This is DBS WeatherCast. I'm your host, Marshall Alexander, as we dive into what's going on in the Atlantic and what's expected for the next coming days. Okay, now we're looking at the 5-day graphical outlook or tropical weather outlook and looking at what's going on in the Atlantic in terms of the projection for two systems that we are looking at. We have that system about 600 miles to the east of Dominica, and that system way out in the eastern tropical Atlantic, and that system is expected to move over the open waters of the Atlantic. However, the system located nearer to us is expected to move over the northern or north of the northern Leeward Islands over open waters. However, we are still not out of the woods because that system could bring some shower activity and possible thunderstorms and gusty winds to our area. So looking at the 2 a.m. situation, we had data from a NOAA aircraft earlier today showed that there was little change in organization of that area of low pressure, and it's located about 600 miles to the east of the Lesser Antilles. And they're saying that although environmental conditions are only marginally conducive, additional gradual development of this system is expected, and a tropical depression is likely to form within the next couple of days. So the disturbance is forecast to move slowly west-northwestward towards the adjacent waters of the northern Leeward Islands, and additional information can be found, the ICE's forecast, and formation chance for 48 hours, medium, which is 60%, and formation chance for 5 days is very high, which is 80%. So there is a possibility that that system could become a tropical depression within the next 5 days. So that system is basically moving, tracking towards the northern section of the Leeward Islands. That's over open water. And again, as I mentioned, you can see that there are some areas of cloudiness to the south of that system. So these are the areas of cloudiness that could produce some showers and possible thunderstorm activity and gusty winds over some of the islands to the south and central portions of the Lesser Antilles, including Dominica. That could happen by Friday or late Thursday into Friday. That is in association with that area of low pressure that could become a tropical depression within the next couple of days. So looking at what is going on in terms of the projection or the projected path, you can see that the center of that system is expected to pass to the north of the northern Leeward Islands. However, we are expecting some shower activity and possible thunderstorms associated with that system, and also we could see rough seas, particularly on the eastern coast of Dominica, associated with that system. Okay, we're now going to look at the moisture associated with that two systems we're looking at. That first system, about 600 miles to the east of Dominica, and this is the area of moisture associated with that system. And as you can see that we have some real dark brown and even purple, which shows that it's an area of deep moisture or a lot of moisture associated with that system. And if you look towards the south of the center of circulation, we can see that area of moisture which is moving in from east to west, and this is the area of moisture that we are concerned about that could result in cloudiness, showers which could be moderate at times, and possible thunderstorm activity, and that could also be enhanced by afternoon daytime heating by Friday into Saturday. So we still have to pay attention to that system, and despite the fact that the center of that system is expected to pass to the north of the northern Leeward Islands. Okay, now we are looking at GFS model projection for that system, which is about 600 miles east of the Lesser Antilles, and we are looking at the system right here, and the time Wednesday at 5 p.m., which is 2100 UTC, and we're going to move in 3-hour time steps. So moving on, we're looking at 8 o'clock tonight, and we can see that we have a bit of moisture coming in, and we have to be mindful that's GFS. So that's 11 p.m. So we can see that there is some moisture moving into the region or near Dominica, 11 p.m. tonight. So we can expect some passing showers during tonight. And we're looking at 2 a.m. tomorrow morning. Still seeing some moisture associated with that system affecting the islands, especially Dominica. So you can see we have a darker green around the area of Dominica. So we could see some showers during that time into Thursday morning, and then clearing as the day progresses, as the system continues to approach the islands. And you can see that's Friday at, that's Thursday at 8 p.m. where we can see moisture moving in ahead of that system. So the center of circulation is to the northeast of Dominica. So we continue moving on. So we can expect some showers from Friday, Thursday night. So that's like 2 a.m. on Friday. That's Friday morning. Moisture moving in, and the system continue to move to the northeast of the island chain. And we are seeing some moisture still lingering in the area of Dominica as that system, the center of the system, continue to move to the northwest. And then into Saturday or Friday night, that's Friday night at 8 p.m. we could see some moderate showers with possible thunderstorm activity associated with that system as it continues to move northwest. And the center is now almost north of the islands, and that is at 8 a.m. on Saturday morning. Okay, so now we are looking at the Galvez-Davidson index, which is another model. We're looking at 0Z on Friday, and that actually is 8 p.m. on Thursday, because 8 p.m. on Thursday you have to add 4 hours to the time, and then you end up with 0Z on Friday. So this is actually 8 p.m. on Thursday, so that is Thursday night, 8 p.m. So we are seeing that some showers ahead of that system beginning to affect the islands, or the central islands of the Lesser Antilles, based on GDI model projection. Okay, so now we're looking at 8 a.m. on Friday morning, and we can see that the moisture is expected to be increasing during that time. So you see we go from green to yellow, and then we go to amber. So during that time we expect to see an increase in moisture, which means there's a possibility for an increase in shower activity and possible thunderstorm activity at that time on Friday based on the GDI model. So during that time we would advise people in areas prone to flooding, landslides and falling rocks to exercise caution. That would be on Friday morning, as moisture ahead of that system would be moving into the area of Dominica, or the central portion of the Lesser Antilles. So we continue moving on. So we can see that that area of moisture, of deep moisture, continues across the central portion of the Lesser Antilles, and then continues to move across the area. And then we have that other band of moisture to the south, which some people call the tail of the system. So that area of moisture is also projected to move into the area. So that again is 8 p.m. on Saturday, although it shows Sunday, but that is actually 8 p.m. on Saturday, because as I said earlier, you have to add 4 hours to the time to get 0Z. Most of the activity can be expected from 8 a.m. on Sunday and up to about 8 a.m. on Monday. So we can see that we have a full 24 hours of a high chance of shower activity and thunderstorms and gusty winds, and also the possibility of rough seas affecting the eastern coast of Dominica from 8 a.m. on Sunday into 8 a.m. on Monday. But showers expected to continue on Monday or into Monday, but we're expecting a reduction in the intensity of showers by Monday morning. So we have to be on the alert. We are in the hurricane season, and we are approaching the peak of the hurricane season, and as you saw earlier, we are monitoring a system with the center of the system expected to pass to the north of the Leeward Islands, However, we are expecting some activity in association with that system, because as you know, the systems are not points. So there could also be some feeder bands or areas of convection associated with that system, or with those systems passing across Dominica, producing moderate to heavy showers and thunderstorm activity and gusty winds, rough seas, etc. So we're advising everybody to be on the alert, to be on guard, be on the lookout, because we are approaching the peak of the hurricane season. And continue to listen to the weather reports and visit our website at weather.gov.dm. Tune in next week for more information and stay safe this weekend. Thank you.